Yo, yo, Pyros. How we doing this evening? Everybody doing good? Volume good? Everybody can hear me? Test, test. Somebody let me know the volume is good. Everybody can hear me? Yo, yo, Pyros. How we doing this evening? Everybody doing good? Volume. All right, I had to fix something there real quick. Sorry about that, guys. So again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing, hanging out, supporting us on our little channel here. We just like to have a good time. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Um, we had a good weekend. Um, however, I would say I, as well as my son, are probably exhausted. Um, we spent all weekend working on our show. We probably wired up, we've got probably upwards of 17 or 18 racks of single shots that we pulled, labeled, wired up, fused, all ready to go. And then today we worked on our slice racks that we were doing. So all of that is done. So we are down to basically our cakes. We still have to pull all of our cakes from our container. We got to poke all the cakes, wire all those up, get those all on boards to go out to each of the 5 firing positions that we've got for the cakes. But it was a long weekend, but I feel like we did really well and made some good progress. I feel like we're ahead of the game, even though this year our show is far bigger and much more complex than it's ever been. I feel like we are way ahead of the game, more so than we've ever been before. So that part is really good. So that's my son typing in there as Triple G. He's controlling some stuff in the background here that we really didn't have a whole lot of time to figure out. He's trying to figure out how to use this bot to be able to pull the names from a keyword and do the random drawing that way. So he's actually controlling some of the stuff on my computer from his house. Um, so I think, I'm not positive, hang on here. Okay, he's testing it real quick. So keep an eye on the chat for him, because I'm not in a chat with him. I would normally be in a Discord chat with him, so I could hear what he's saying, but we're not there. He's just testing something. Anybody else work on their show this weekend? Let's take a look at the chat here, see what we got. Frostfire Pyro, fantastic birthday weekend. You have a birthday this weekend? Happy birthday, if you did. Kale Smith says, way more than I got to do. We got a ton still left to do. But like I said, we're still ahead of the game. King says, so almost an eighth of the way through. Yeah, no, we're a little bit further ahead of the game than that, but Voodoo Pyro says, damn boss calling me, interrupting the stream. Don't answer his call, dude. Don't answer. Okay, so he says, can you guys try typing in exclamation point triple capital G? I see it working on my screen here. Brett, if you're listening, I'm gonna take control of the mouse here real quick. I found this. You guys can keep doing. He's testing because I believe exclamation point triple capital G is going to be the keyword that's going to get you entered into the drawing. So keep typing that in. Obviously, it doesn't matter how many times you type it. It's only going to enter you one time. But if you've typed it in once, that's all you need to do. I'm going to take control of the mouse real quick, Brett, because I saw this video. I've never seen this video, and apparently it's been up for 4 months. You guys have been staring at it here. But it's Jake Paul a couple months ago put a YouTube video up that he lit 10,000 fireworks and in quotation marks or whatever, bad idea. I'm going to turn that on and let's watch that while he's trying to make sure everything's going smooth here.
We're just not really seeing action like this.
All right, you can have the mic back, Brett, or the mouse back. Is that volume okay on that, guys? Volume good?
Going to Paul Reserve. Crazy. I can't believe you bought this. You're a psycho, bro. Bro, you dropped $39 million on a 5,500 acre parcel. You're insane. Welcome to Jurassic Park. This is my show. Between Two Ferns. Oh, nice. Yeah, original. Bro, it's mine. Oh! Oh, I didn't know it was there. What? Oh my god, I didn't know it was there. Shit. Oh my god. Come on. Oh my lordy lord, bro. No.
Okay, volume's fine on the video. Good deal. I have not watched this video. Apparently it's been out there for 4 months, but it just popped up on my feed tonight, and I was like, oh, that'll be interesting to watch. He's lighting 10,000 fireworks, and he says it's a bad idea.
Welcome to the Paul Reserve YouTube channel.
G the Pyro, you can't hear the volume on the video? On my screen, it shows that it's good. I could probably turn it up a little bit. Is it low on anybody's end? Because I can turn it up. Okay, it's super low. All right, we'll turn it up a little bit.
You also told me years ago when you were living in Calabasas, when you were driving
Is that a little better?
Lamborghini way too fast. You said if I ever die in a high-speed accident, just know I was happy. But we love you, bro. We need you around.
All right, so while this video is going on, again, guys,
Please be safe, guys.
to be entered in the drawing, and I said we'd allow a little time in the posts that I have made. I made it to where we'd run the stream for about an hour. Some people can't always get in at 8 p.m., so they made a little bit of time. We'd come in here, hang out, chat, watch some stuff, chat, whatever. But we're gonna let this run. And you guys can watch this. We'll talk, we'll chat, whatever, hang out. But I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a rundown of how I'm gonna kind of run this too. Again, if you're just joining and you want to be entered in the drawing, exclamation point triple capital G. I
Bro, I have to say, seeing this car in Italy for the first time years ago, and then LA, and what you did with it in
okay. So and he's posting now in the chat.
just for that one little second.
Enter it just as he typed it in there.
Porchcraft Marine. Built this for us. These things are basically.
So he only posted part of the deal. So
I got my W1 over
what I'm going to do, I'm going to spice up this giveaway, right? So for those of you who are not geographically close to me, I am in central Missouri. So I am right smack. If you look at the state of Missouri and you put your finger right in the very center of the state, you're probably going to put it right over the top of my house. That's where I'm located. So if you are close to me and you win the drawing tonight, I'm going to get with you and I will offer you the choice of if you want to come and get and choose one of a couple of my cakes or big boars that I'm willing to give you. You're welcome to do that. If you're not geographically close to me, then what I am willing to do for you is my local fireworks store is Little J's Fireworks. Eddie and Jason and the owners there, they're wonderful to me. They treat me really, really well. And so they have agreed to, if you're not local, I'm going to give you a $250 gift certificate to Little J's Fireworks. And Little J's Fireworks does ship. So, for instance, you can say, well, shipping will be a little bit. Yeah, shipping might be a little bit. But let's face it, they got a $20 500-gram cake wall, guys. And $250, you could get 10 500-gram cakes and still have $50 to put towards the shipping to get them to your house. And they can still get them to you before the 4th of July. So we got you covered, whatever way. If you want to, I had talked about the Ignite system. They sell Ignite there. So if that's your choice and that's what you want, you just call Little J's. I will get with you. I'll get with the winner. I'll have you email me. I'll get with you, and then I will get your information to Eddie and them at Little J's. You simply call them up, order whatever you want. If you're close enough that you want to go pick it up and you don't want something from me and my stash, that's fine. We'll work it out, but it's going to be badass either way. So we're going to let this run. So far, based on the screen that I'm looking at, we have 26 eligible users right now that are in the drawing. Pretty good chance of winning.
All right, guys, before we get into this next segment,
I
just wanted to say thank you all for being a part of this channel. It's blown up like crazy. And
we'll watch this video.
We filmed a lot of these videos.
It's got a little bit more time to go. We'll watch a couple other videos, sit here and talk a little bit if we need to, just to allow this hour of time to go through. I wonder if I can do this just to read the number of people that we show that are eligible.
And as a thank you
right now,
people watching, I'm going to be giving 10,000.
I might mess up some names here because these are YouTube names and whatever. I have Mel Szydek, 402 Pyro, Hydro Pyro 314, King Pyrotechnics, Nate Wibble, 475. I got M Pyro 73, Pyro Patty, 816. Hang on a second here.
Back to the video.
This is the inaugural shots here at our shooting range.
I'm supposed to mention to you guys that if you're in here and you're not subscribed, you don't have the chance of winning. If you're subscribed, you have a 2 times better chance of winning in this particular drawing. Where did I leave off here? Pyro Patty 816 is entered. Pyrodat 612 is entered. 574 Pyro Noobs entered. Frostfire Pyro is entered. Flash Fireworks Mo is entered. G That Pyro is entered. Andrew Baranek Dash Elf is entered. JMac Pyro's entered. Triple A Pyro's entered. 913 Pyro's entered. Hill Country Pyro 254 is entered. Voodoo Pyro is entered. I'm trying to get my mouse back here. There we go. Michael Watts 3084 is entered. Pyro Ant 314 is entered. Kale Smith -U5U is entered. Pyro underscore P84 is entered. Boro Pyro is entered. Tennessee Pyro is entered. Brent Smith Pyro is entered. And I have a Firework Addiction is entered. That's who we've got right now, guys. Still showing 26
I like that.
that are entered.
See what it stands for, or you? That seems like a really big trailer for that.
Pretty good odds, if you think about it, for winning a little drawing.
Hold on, please. Bro, I wonder what would win in a race. This Polaris Scrambler, which is a fucking beast, or the Yamaha Raptor 700. What do you guys think?
I would say this.
I think this would probably win, bro.
So again, guys, I will get with you the winner after this is over.
Hey, what's going on?
I'll have you
Yeah,
probably
so
email me first,
the Yamaha YF.
and I will give you the option. I'll give you the option if you're local. If you're not local and you know right away that you would just rather have the gift certificate to Little J's Fireworks, perfect. Then all that's going to require is you giving me your contact information, name, address, phone number, that stuff, because then I'm going to relay that to them, and all you'll simply do is call them, say, hey, I won Triple G Pyrotechnics drawing and have a $250 gift certificate with you. They'll get you hooked up. If you need it shipped, they'll ship it out. And like I said, they can still get it to you before the 4th right now if you call them quickly and don't wait a week or so. But we'll figure all that out. If you're closer or maybe going to be in this area and you might want to take a look at maybe taking something out of my stash that I've got, I'll get with you and we'll figure out what options I'll give you. I'm not going to give you crap, guys. Like, I'll give you an option to pick good stuff. Also, I don't know how many of you know or are familiar with Little J's Fireworks. You can go to their website. I'm not going to get in depth. They don't have what we would consider the good stuff on their website for obvious reasons, right?
You're not gonna flip it like Logan, right?
But I guess all of you have probably seen my stuff and my container, and all I need to tell you is that I get a lot of my product from Little J's because they treat me really well and do really good for me. So if you're wanting some nice, good stuff, they have it. It's just not on their website. It just requires a phone call. Say, hey, send me a list of what you do have. They'll do that. Pick out what you want. They'll get it to you.
Everyone good? Alright. Who else is in here? Jasper and Gus.
Showing 29 people entered now, guys. We've added a few. Showing 29 people entered in. Again, guys, smash the like button on this stream if you would. That helps us out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Doubles your chances of winning here. All right, guys, something's not jiving here. We got 37 people watching, and we got 29 people entered. How could 8 of you not want to win $250, the equivalent or more, for free? The comment is pinned. The pinned comment. Type in that keyword in the chat. Get entered.
Hey, you remember like 30 seconds before we crashed, I told you not to go too fast? I don't want to dick ride you because you will get cocky, but that was really good.
Just testing out the limits.
You tested it for sure.
That's what I look like, right?
Oh, let's see what we got going on here in the chat. Something else is not working right here on my screen, but
I look like that guy.
Dude, we're getting fireworks for the 4th of July. I'm about to spend all the money I made from fighting others on these fireworks. $5,000.
maybe they're here to watch Jake Paul.
Reptile this one.
What else do we need?
I think we get at least 10 of those. Okay.
Look at him getting him some Excals.
Actually start doing something so that I'm not the one just carrying everything out there.
I'm working on getting us a 50% discount.
Bro, you're not doing shit.
What we want to need.
This video is kind of funny.
I'm married.
Sam. You know what our total is currently?
I mean, whoever's the furthest away on price has to pay for them. Sick, you guys are playing? No, yeah, me.
I think that you guys should pay since I paid for the fucking $39 million property. I think it's gonna be
Master 7 says they just want to give me better odds. There you go.
Maybe 10 grand. 7,000. 7,000.
5,000. Oh, we need fucking more.
What the fuck?
And so what I'm going to do, guys, too, when we do the drawing here, whoever does win the drawing,
This is peak comedy right here.
maybe be a day or two. I'm not going to make them choose. I'll give them some options. Of course, if they know that they're not local and don't want to come take a pick out of my stash, then that doesn't matter. They're just probably going to take the gift certificate. But as soon as I know what they've chosen and or what they took from me, if they choose to take something from my stash, I'll make a post and we'll make a big deal out of that too. So that'll be forthcoming at some point after the. Oh my God! Look at this crazy shit they're doing.
I zoomed in on you and you were just dying in the middle of it.
Put my phone over there as a kid, dude. That interns are.
Dad, he's doing great. Oh my God, my mom is beating up the intern.
We're all good, bro.
Tampa Terrence, you just got beat up on my mom.
So also, guys, something else that we may decide to do here is I think we can roll the giveaway more than just once,
Beat his ass though.
and maybe we can pull up a secondary winner.
You had to stop her.
Tell you something. I grabbed her.
If so,
Strong as fuck.
we have
Little pit bull.
some brand new hats that are really nice hats that are supposed to be here to us before the 4th. So maybe we throw up a secondary giveaway tonight, and the second winner gets one of the very first one of our brand new hats that'll be coming in. What else can we watch here? You guys want to watch how to do a fireball?
Hey guys, it's Seth with ThermaBoom. Today I'm going to show you how to make your black powder charge that goes in.
We're
the
looking forward to our
Gastoline
fireball in our show
fireballs.
this year. We have 30 people entered now, guys. 30 people.
The premise of the mines is you take black powder, you put it in a charge with an igniter.
Our hats are
you
pretty
put
cool
this all the
too.
way to the
They're
bottom
they're
of the
not
mine,
like
you fill it up with
the
gas,
cheap
and when this explodes,
hats.
all
They're
this gets shoved out
they're like
here
a
into the
rainproof,
awesome sauce.
weatherproof, nice hat with a stitched rubber type logo, and then we've got an American flag rubber logo
ThermaBoom,
on the
we
side.
found that there are
So they're
3
pretty
different
cool.
types of bottles we love.
They weren't cheap by any
16-ounce
means.
Bottles, 4 ounce, and the little 2 ounces. I'm going to show you how to drill into these prior to putting in your black powder, making the charge, and getting it ready for the explosion. The ratio of the black powder is key. Let's start with a 1 gallon mine. you're gonna need 1.25 ounces of black powder.
So again, guys,
per
just
gallon
to
in
clarify,
your mind. 1.25 for the 1 gallon and 3 times that
if
for
you
the 3
win
gallon. So
the
since I
drawing
only
here
need 1.25
in a bit,
ounces of black powder, I'm going to use
you're going to have the option of a
This is
Little
polyurethane
J's
bottle that does
$250
not
gift certificate
dissolve in the
to
gasoline.
spend
What I need to
however
do
you
is
like with
figure out
them.
a way to get my
If you would
igniter,
like,
my E-match inside of here to ignite the black
I'm
powder
going to
that's gonna be
offer
inside.
you
So I take my drill.
a
I find the best place is the
couple
top.
of different items that I have in my stash that you could pick from and
This
come
hole
get
is
from
just
me.
wide enough to get my
So
E-match
just to
inside.
clarify, you don't have
Now I
an
have to
open
shut
shopping
up
cart
and
to walk in
seal
my
this
container and
hole
get
so that no
whatever you want in
gasoline
there.
gets
There's a
inside my
few
container.
things that
So folks
are
use all sorts
off
of different
limits
kinds of
because
epoxies,
of
and you'll put the epoxy both on
either
the
I'm
inside
using
of
them
the
for my
seal
show
and on the outside.
or
For this
whatever.
demonstration, I'm actually just
But
going to use hot glue. You can
I'm
use
not
this.
going, it's not like I'm
as
going to offer
great,
you,
but it will give us
I'll
an
offer you
example of kinda what
several
we
different
want in terms
items,
of sealing this up.
but they're going to
Okay, we'll
be
seal
at
up the
my
outside as
discretion, and
well.
you'll know what
And feel free to go
what
nuts
that
with this,
list
you
of
know,
items
you
is
can never have too
that
much
you
of
get
it.
to choose
So black
from.
powder can be
If you
purchased
win,
legally.
I will
I'm
get
in
back with
Ohio,
you
and
and
I
let you
purchased
know what
50
those
pounds
items
of this
are,
at
and then you
once,
can decide,
and you can only
okay, if
store
I'm close to
20
him, I
pounds.
can go get
This
these,
is a 1
or
pound container. And
I
it was
can go get
$40.
this gift
This isn't cheap.
certificate,
Okay, so now I'll take my
$250
black
to
powder
Little J's. So
and get inside.
either way, just wanted everybody to know you don't have a
This
empty
is an added thing that
open
folks do. If you put
container to go in
titanium,
and just get anything
flake
in
your
my
gasoline
container, because
fireballs,
some of the things are being used in our show, and I obviously can't give it away to you if it's already scripted in our show. So there's a couple other items that are obviously I won't let go, but I do have plenty to offer that is of good value and sought after. So
make sure always we're capping all this stuff and getting it out of the way so it's not near anything dangerous. So you can make
still at
these
30,
well in
guys.
advance
Still at
of your
30.
show if you're having multiple mines.
I hate to go
And the
early
day
just
of,
because
you'll
I
set
told
up your
everybody
mine.
it would
So
be
inside of
9
here
o'clock when we do
is a
it.
little
So
eyelet hook.
we are going to let it
This
go.
thing has to hook once you're inside.
Voodoo's
this thing
pick.
has to hook
Voodoo's
to the
going to pick
inside of the
highfalutin.
mine. It can't float on top. Once the explosion
Sadly
happens,
enough, Voodoo,
I don't know what
I do
happened.
not
It
have
just exploded
one
downward, but
highfalutin
you really want this to be
in
hooked
my
to the
stash.
bottom 'cause it will
So
float
you
once
would
you put it in
then
gasoline. So we're gonna
want
hook this
the gift
inside
card to
mine.
Little
I'm
J's
gonna show
because
you that.
they do have a
So
bunch
after
of
we have our
highfalutin.
charge inside our
You could get a
mine,
ton of
it's
them.
underneath the hook, we're ready to go. You fill the mine up with a couple inches, maybe an inch and a
King,
half of
I'll say
water
this.
just
I'll say
around the
this much.
charge.
King
That
says
is very
no
good for
X
the
or NOS
explosion.
then.
People who do this love
I will
to
say
have a little
this.
water in here. Apparently it helps with the mushroom cloud. Then
I
you fill
have
the rest
enough
up with
X
gasoline. I fill
in
it
my
almost all the way
container
up, maybe leave
that
about an inch of space on top, so it's not
X
like
could
brimming up.
very well be
Then we're
one
gonna
of
cover
the
our
options
mines
that I
with
give the
aluminum
winner.
foil and tape
So,
it down real tight.
yeah,
We would never
X
want
could
any
very well be
shards,
an option.
shrapnel, or sparkles
100%.
or flames from any other firework getting inside of this and causing just chaos if it explodes. So you obviously have to remote fire these. There's no hand lighting going on. So right before your show starts,
Nobody has bought
I
fireworks
definitely
from
leave
me,
this unplugged while I'm prepping my
Jason.
show,
Nobody.
final preparations. And of course, you
I've
just plug
I've
this in
never
and then
sold
time it up using your Ignite software,
fireworks to
the
anyone.
Cobra, any of your show designers, they'll all work. So if you want to bring something to your home fireworks show that's completely badass and something none of your friends are going to have, when these puppies go off, the kids love it.
The kids love this one.
I mean, everyone.
Oh,
is
here's
amazing.
here's a
So,
video. I watched this video, guys. When we were doing canister shells. I don't know if any of you ever watched it, and you. I realize probably most people don't do pyro musicals like we do, but this guy's video is an excellent video if you want to look at timing canister shells perfectly. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. I've watched it
This
before,
is the perfect pair for your iPhone.
but
And it
this
replaces
video
3 different chargers. So when I travel, I don't pack extra cables.
is
I don't have to
good.
pack extra bricks. This covers my phone, my watch, and anything USB Type-C.
I'm going to give you guys a look at this for a second. I'm going to get up and go to the bathroom, and I'll be back here in a few minutes.
Little X-Cal tubes, 2x10, 2x4s. I bet I made this thing close to 10 years ago. Very first rack I ever made. Kept it just for nostalgic reasons. Never use it anymore. This was second generation. I bought 1,000 feet of black HDPE piping and 40-foot sticks. Cut them, plugged them, stapled them. Had to do a guy that had an old barn that fell down, and he didn't want any lumber. He was just gonna push it in a hole. So I went and It was all beat up and broken and splintered. I cut out all the pieces and I built enough racks to hold 1,000 of these. So this was second. They all didn't have this in it. I made this later on. Actually, maybe this would be second gen, where I wanted to fan them out. But otherwise, it was just a 10-shot rack made out of literally used 2x4s from a broken down barn. So that one. And then this would have been third generation. So this one got a little burnt on a show. Kate caught it on fire, but as you can tell, we drilled the holes in the bottom. And if you guys remember, a couple years ago, Cody had posted a video, and I'll put the link in the description of that video. Actually, this was when that was when I had actually first came up with the idea of drilling the holes in the bottom and dumping the lift cup in. So these we do still use. I have a whole pallet of them already ready to go for shows, but we just use these for finales now. So they just get white fused and fire off instantly in finale. And now, fourth generation. So, if you know anything about me, I'm not really a spacer guy. But this one I put spaces in. So, no spacers in these, no space in these. The reason why I put space in these is because I wanted to have more precise timing. So instead of drilling the holes on the sides like we did here, we just drilled straight through the tube. So as you can tell, the hole is directly in line with the hole on the other side. Now, I did make this rack yesterday, and I tested one through it to make sure it all worked. Now, I have not tested every single fuse that we have on it. So that's what we are gonna do today. We're gonna make one of these racks for you guys, and then we are gonna test the white instant fuse, the 2-second fuse, the 10-second fuse, the 15 to 20-second fuse, and the 23 to 24-second fuse. Now, I'll bring up a pack of those in a minute and show you, but I measured it out to 1 inch in between on the measurements, and the hole saw and everything, it wound up coming about, a little over 3/4 of an inch in between each one of these. Now, like I said, this was to get more precise timing. You know, I realized maybe I should have had these up here while I was doing the video. I don't know, bear with me. It's natural. We messed up too. This is the quick hobby fuse that we're using. It burns at 0.1 to 0.3. The 2-second fuse that we're using, 1.8 to 2.3 seconds. It's yellow. I've seen this in green or yellow. The pink fuse is 10 to 12 seconds per fuse, and then 15 to 20 seconds fuse. And then I already have it cut. I don't have any more rolls of it. 23 to 24 second fuse. It's the green safety fuse that you typically see. And we are going to be using the smoke and mirror shells. So I bought a case of these, and I don't think I've ever really shot these before. I know I definitely never shot them on the channel. So it's kind of cool to get to see those in these racks. And then
all right, guys, we're back here.
Versus fusing them on the side like this is the fact that we were having to cut this stuff at 3.5 inches. And this way you only have to do it about 2.5 to 3 inches. I was doing them at 2.5, and I think it's going to work out perfectly fine. So you're saving
again, guys, if you just joined and you would like to be entered in the drawing,
rather quickly, like we have 1,000 canister shells that we have fused up for.
The comment is pinned. It's exclamation point, triple G, capital TRIPLE, capital G.
Canister shells can be 60
That
grams.
gets you entered.
So
Doesn't matter how many times you enter it, you're already entered. We still have 30 people entered.
But even a NOAB typically doesn't have 60 grams in each break. Well,
And we will be picking here in just a little over 10 minutes.
A cake can weigh 500 grams. So take the amount of shots that you have in a cake and divide that by how many grams. That's how many grams each cake has, or each shot in that cake has. So you're getting way, way larger breaks, and then creating the consistency of a cake, because now your fusing is timed. That fuse, this fuse right here that burns down in when you drop it in, you light this.
We also have a couple of
time.
other really good demos coming out over the next couple weeks leading up to the 4th. We're going to give you a little insight on some shorts of our preparation and getting ready for our show and what it looks like completed. So we got a lot of stuff coming out.
And it really adds a lot to your show. So with that being said, let's get one of these built and then show you guys how they work in action.
Pyro Patty says, did you get the meta glasses yet, Triple G? No, I didn't. Sadly enough, it's just been, everything has been just so busy lately with trying to get ready, for our show, trying to make sure we have everything that we need. Just, it's a lot going on right now.
What you do, if it works for you or it doesn't work for you, not on me. I'm not saying to go do this in any way, shape, or form. This is just what I do. Now, with that being said, something I do want to point out and remind everybody of, always have your distances. I don't care if your racks are spaced. I don't care if they're not spaced. I don't care if you claim it's the toughest rack in the world. In any way, shape, or form, always have your distances, because I've seen racks that are spaced blow to smithereens. I've seen racks that are not spaced blow to smithereens. The integrity of the word. I've seen racks that are built super heavy. I've seen them blow. So I've seen racks that are super light, made out of plywood, like I'm making this one. This is 3/4 inch plywood and 2x4.
All right, guys, I'm just checking here. I still show 30 people
and always have
entered.
distances.
31 now. We just got a new one, so we have 31 people
All I am saying
entered as of right now.
I have seen in cases, and I'm probably going to make a video on this actually, that when these are fused like
Again,
this,
it's
on the bottom,
pinned in the comments,
or on the side, I mean,
the keyword that you need to type into
where,
the
let's
chat
say this shell blew,
to be eligible.
these two went off, but when the rack blew apart, it
32 now. 32
32
people.
So stopped the chain of fire.
Got a few
right?
new
So
people here that maybe
we
couldn't
made
get in
sure
right away.
that
They
not
knew we were
all
going to
fire
do it
rods.
at 9.
If you have this fused along the top with, say, a quick instant fuse that's used in finales, or even a 2-second fuse, it does not take long for that 2-second fuse to get across, but the white stuff especially, when that rips, these are all lit. So if this first shell blows the rack, it does not matter what direction these tubes are facing or anything. They will all come out of that tube. To where I did see in the past where when they were fused along the bottom, not every shell came out of the tube. So I'm not saying that that's a fail-safe. I'm not saying that that's going to happen every time. I'm saying I've seen it happen. So keep that in mind when you're building your racks. If you want to test it out, please post a video if you do that before I get the chance to test to really see if that would consistently happen or not.
Deloitte 6300 says he made it. There you go.
Now we're going to get started.
Thanks for stopping in. Master 7 showing off your new Triple G slap. There you go. Appreciate it. Looks like we got 33 people now. DBT 974 says favorite cake this year. For me, I'm going to have to wait and tell you after the 4th, because we have a lot of ours that we've not shot. So I can't say till after the 4th.
This almost feels illegal to know if you're a side sleeper. What I've discovered could save you from a massive mistake that's crushing your body while you sleep. If you're sleeping in a position like this, you got to hear about this thing. Did you know your soft pillow is actually crushing your shoulder every single night without...
2 layers of
A little over 5
plywood
minutes,
with
guys. You still got
holes drilled through.
about
I didn't
7
get
minutes.
precise about telling you guys exactly what I was using or measurements. This is not a manufacturing channel, and I kind of want to keep it that way. I don't want to get into any kind of trouble as far as telling people what to do or how exactly to do it. Like I said, I made a 10-shot rack. I stapled it and then pre-drilled the holes and then screwed it on. I stapled it just to tack it in place. It's a lot easier that way. And now we're just gonna drop our tubes in. Like I said, I use the drill press because I wanted it to be straight through down the middle. I would suggest lining up the holes. You know, if you're off to the side at all, then one hole's gonna be here, one hole's gonna be off, and you're not gonna have as precise a timing. So, super simple, just pop them in like this, and
J-Mac Pyro says, anybody else on the West Coast?
we are going to be
We've
using,
had West Coast guys in here
we're
before.
going to start with the slowest fuse and work our way to the
Not sure how many of them are in here now.
Just because then maybe we'll have a little
They
bit,
should be.
you know, kind of a finale, because that fast
Could be worth their while.
so fast. I'm just kind of working my way up in speed. Now I will.
Pyro
tell you,
Ant says
I'm
it's
not
about to go
gonna
down. Yeah, it
loading
is.
every single
Just
different
about 5
fuse.
minutes.
We have our 23 to 24 second fuse here, and they are pre-cut, as you can tell. So
D. Lloyd says, saw your stash video. Do you burn through that in a season? No, we do not.
I'm not a filmmaker. I'm a pyro guy.
And this year I
so
really
I'm gonna
stocked
try
up
to do this as
way
best I can.
more than
I
we're
gotta
going to
zoom in
use.
a little bit here.
So
You're gonna take your fuse.
I stocked up
and
just
I'm just gonna turn the tube
because
a little bit, and you're gonna put it in the first
some
one,
uncertainty of knowing
put
if
it in
some
the
of this stuff is
second
going to be
one
back
like
or not.
that. Make sure it's kind of
Either way,
either
nonetheless,
side.
we have it on
So
hand
that's a 2.5
for a
inch
couple
fuse.
years.
And you're gonna
you
see
know,
that distance right there.
in the
That's gonna
future,
hold
so.
together pretty consistently all the way along, as long as I drilled my holes
Big D
right.
Jenkins says, watch your demo of Tales Galore and had to have it. Picking it up from Brilliant Skies Fireworks this week.
So as
Yeah,
you
that's a
can
really
tell,
nice cake. It really is.
got everything lined up.
I
That's
watched
pretty
the
close to exact
China
distance.
demo
You're
of
gonna
it,
get
but there
real
wasn't
good
a
consistency
stateside
here.
demo of it, so
Now,
I was
you may
like,
be
let's
thinking,
get it
how are you
and
gonna
let's
load these
let's
up?
put it up
How
in
you
the
gonna
air
get
and see what
these
it does.
fused?
But yeah, it was
I use
very
a black
nice. I was
cell,
very impressed with
and I
it
just
as
hope
well.
there's a little cardboard.
Being a pyro on the West Coast doesn't sound like the most fun in my
on the
opinion.
bottom of the shelf. And
Yeah,
that
here lately you see all
exposes
those
the lift charge.
posts about
So if you just
cops
take the
busting
lift
people
charge
and taking their stuff,
and
and
dump it in like that.
got to be careful doing it out
It's
there
loaded.
if
As soon
it's
as
not
that
legal.
comes across, it's gonna light it. So what I always like to do is
Getting
I'll
guys
line up
down,
all
we're
the
here
shelves
to the
here.
last couple of minutes.
So
The
that
comment
way
is pinned if
I
you
know
want to be
which one I
entered
already
in the
loaded.
drawing.
Now,
It's
you
exclamation
run
point,
almost
capital
no
T,
risk of
RIPLE,
double loading.
capital
That's the beautiful
G,
part about this, is because
exclamation
you line 'em up
point,
like this,
triple
you pick this
G,
canister shell
all
up,
together.
you peel the bottom off, and you dump it in.
If you've already
and you
typed
go
it
to the
in, you
next one.
don't need to type it in.
The
You're
other
already
thing about
entered.
that is it's nearly impossible to load them upside down. Why would you peel it off and then load it upside down? It's pretty evident of how to load this. Now you think normally with canister shells, but people would know that. However, this is near fail proof as far as loading them upside down and them coming out. Now, even if you did load it upside down, let's say you did do that. The beautiful part about that is that the lift charge is already in there. So it's still gonna come out of the gun. So no matter what, if you load this upside down or normal, it's not gonna blow up in your rack. So another positive about doing it this way. So you would just continue along, load it up. We're gonna put a fuse on the very end, and then we're just gonna hand light this. So now
Nate Wibble
that I
says,
learned
born in
when
Houston,
the first
moved
time I
up to
ever
the
built one of
Midwest.
the original
There you
racks
go.
like this,
I've only been to
is that
Houston
if you
one
don't
time,
secure this fuse somehow, 'cause it's
and
not an extremely tight fit in
it was a good
it'll
place,
actually blow
but
that fuse out.
man, it was so
And
humid, and it's
so what we
humid
do,
here in
granted,
the Midwest.
I've
Like
studied a
it's
lot about
always
this.
humid here,
I was
but when
down
I
at
was down
Windblast,
in Houston,
PGI, doesn't matter.
it
I've
was
seen a
like
lot
I
of
was
shell
trying to
builders
breathe
using hot glue
underwater
guns
all day
at
long.
these
It was
events.
just
So
miserable
just stick it on the
humidity,
low
in
setting.
my
You
opinion.
will be more than
I could have been there
I've
at a
been
bad
more
time
than
of the year or
fine
something too,
as
though.
far
I'm
as
not
using a hot
sure.
glue gun, and I have seen many, many other pyros in professional settings using it. So just go in the middle here and put a little bit of hot glue in there. And you're gonna wanna make sure that it comes all the way around because, and I'll put it up, the video up here, when I shot this rack yesterday, I saw where the fire from one of these shot across and it actually lit the next tube really quickly without igniting the fuse. So you're gonna want to make sure that you get a little bit of glue
Hill Country's
all
from
the way
Waco,
around it, kind of
Texas.
make sure you fill that hole up.
There you go. I've not specifically been to Waco, but I've been really close to Waco.
And when you're done, it's going to look a little something like that.
All right, guys, we got about
So
2
that's
minutes
it.
left here. We have
got it all loaded up, fused
33
up,
people
glued in, and it is
that are
ready
entered
to
so
rock.
far.
Now,
If you're not entered
after
and you want to
fire
be,
this,
it's
you're gonna have a
exclamation
little bit of
point
glue
triple
residue
G
on
in the
outside.
chat gets you entered.
I just take a putty knife, scrape it off, and then take the same size drill bit and just kind of run it through there. Make sure there's no glue residue inside of it, and you'll be able to refuse this right back up and use it
R.
again.
Gonzalez
So,
watching from Houston.
I'm excited
Thanks for
to see
tuning
how
in, brother.
this rack performs
Appreciate
with
you.
all the different fuses. Like I said, we're
Make
gonna
sure you
run
type in the
23
chat,
to 24
exclamation
fuse,
point triple G,
15 to
get entered in
20
the
second
drawing.
fuse, 10 second
We're
fuse,
going to pull it
basically
here
2
in about a
seconds,
minute.
and then the instant fuse. You can also use this with an igniter and a firing system. I would just poke the side of the shell, put the igniter in there with the shroud.
Looks like we still have
and then
33
drop it
people
in.
entered.
A lot of times you can drill a little hole on the corner and then of your rack here or something, and then just kind of tie it through there so that way it doesn't rip out your mod when
Brent Smith
shell
Pyro,
comes out.
thank you, Triple
And
G.
you can also use a
Thank
firing
you.
system with this. That's
Appreciate
what
you for
I
tuning
usually
in.
do.
Thank
Also,
all
we
you
are gonna
guys.
throw some support
You guys are
legs
the
on
reason we're here tonight.
just to make sure, because this rack could very
Appreciate it.
easily tip. So I'm going to put legs on here going out the sides to support this. If you had multiple racks, then like I probably
34
will,
entries. Somebody else just
firing
nabbed
it
one in at
different
the
times
last
in the
minute
shell.
here.
I'll just line it
All right,
up,
guys. My
screw-
clock is showing 9 o'clock. I don't want to have
into it,
everybody
and,
waiting around for this.
then
I
it'll
know
be
a
stabilized.
lot of you are
Perfect for
probably
that.
like me and
And
want to
no,
get
this isn't my
to
normal
focusing
work
on the
bench. I
UFC
did
fight,
on my other work bench,
which is
my
what I
bench.
want to do as
Didn't
well.
want to move all that, I just
So
flipped the table out, did it on this bench.
I think we're going to try to get this going.
I'm probably going to order a self-feeding bit because the hole saw was actually time-consuming. The most time-consuming part about this rack certainly was drilling out all the holes, and my phone even died, so now I got the GoPro set up because it was taking forever to drill out the holes. In my opinion, I like patience, so I felt like it took forever. So definitely going to get rid of the hole saw for it, and yeah, let's go test this baby out and see how it performs. All right, so I'm doing this in the daylight just because I don't really care about seeing the effects, because effects are going to last different, whether you're running willows or peonies or
All right,
sometimes
guys.
the can effect lasts a
Here's
little
what I'm
bit
going to do.
crazy. So I'm just paying attention to when
I'm
this
told
shell
it'll
comes
probably
out,
pop it up on the screen,
and
but I
when
want to
the
show
last
you
one
guys
breaks.
just because I don't
I want scripting
want you to think anything is funny here. I'm going to pull up the Nightbot screen that we use to do this. I'll show you the list. I showed 34 people entered in the drawing that have all typed it into the chat. Can everybody see this list? Somebody tell me you can see this list. I want to make sure everybody sees, because this shows everybody that's entered. This is the bot that we're using to do the drawing. Let me know you can see it. We have 34 people, and this is the list of everyone that has entered. And again, I thank each and every one of you for entering and supporting us. Here you are. I'm going to go down here and we're going to do it right now, and we're going to choose a winner. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Here we go. 574 Pyro Noob is our winner. Congratulations, 574 Pyro Noob. You are the winner of our drawing. Thank every one of you again. Couldn't have gotten to where we are without each and every one of you. Again, before you get out, like the stream, comment, subscribe, share, whatever. We appreciate everything you guys do. Pyro Noob, 574 Pyronoob. Stick around here for a second because I need to figure out how to have you get a hold of me the best way. And if you are comfortable giving me your email address, if you would type that maybe in the chat. So 574, comment if you have a better way. I don't really know because I can't message you on here. I can't do that. But if you're okay, oh, okay, wait a minute. Thank every one of you guys again. I appreciate it. Again, I hope everybody had a. Hey guys, we still got most of you in here. We are going to re-roll. We're going to re-roll right now before everybody gets off. We're going to re-roll and we're going to give someone else an opportunity at a giveaway for our very first hat that comes in. And it should be here. It's supposed to be here before the 4th, but we'll get it to you as soon as it gets here. So we're going to re-roll again for everybody that hung out here. And we're going to do that. So 574 Pyronoob. I need to make sure that I scan the chat here. If you could put your email in the chat, if you're okay with that. Or if you can follow us on Instagram, 574. We got to be able to get a hold of you. Don't get out of here yet. But we're going to draw again here real quick for a hat. So I'm going to re-roll the winner. Give me a second. Drum roll again for the hat. Re-roll. Here we go. Nate Wibble 475. Nate Wibble 475. You won our very first hat as soon as it arrives. So Nate Wibble, also, I need to figure out a way to get a hold of me. If you're in here and you can put your email in the chat for me to be able to reach out to you, I need that as well. Let's figure out here. $574 Pyronoob, the main winner tonight. Tell me the best way to get a hold of you. I need the best way to get a hold of you. Also, Nate Wibble, I need the best way to get a hold of you as well. $574 Pyronoob and Nate Wibble. Please type in the chat the best way for me to reach out to you. Okay, so Nate's sending an email. Hey, 574, you emailed us. Is that what you did? So you emailed us? Yes or no? Did you email us at that email? I want to make sure that I have a way to respond to both of you so that we can get this completed for both of you. Nate's sending an email now. Okay, that's good. I'll be able to respond to you. Nate, when you email, all I need from you, brother, is your shipping address so that I can ship you the hat as soon as they arrive. Again, they're not done yet. They're coming from China. But we also, okay, so 574, you did email us as well. Perfect. So I'll respond to you. And what I'll probably do for you, since we've got some discussion to maybe have about it, is I'll probably give you my phone number and you can just text or call me and we'll figure that out as well. So we can get you done and completed as quick as possible. So again, both of our winners have emailed us. We'll check that email here in a little bit. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Like the stream. Thanks for subscribing and being a subscriber to our channel. And we're going to get everybody back to doing what they want to do tonight. And what I'm going to do is go watch the UFC event. Peace out. Thank you again to each and every one of you. I appreciate all of you so much, and we'll see you the next time.